Good morning, Leo. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update. And what that means for you, Leo, is that time of viewing this reading, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is use that intuition of yours, Leo. Only focus on those things that actually do resonate. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, we're going to start out here today with the Zodiac 108 deck. Now, this one, I'm actually just going to pull 3 cards, and they actually have like little extra definitions that we can use for clarifiers in the general reading, as well as persons, dates, places, events, sometimes even just answers to yes or no questions. Let's see what we pull up here for you today. Starting at the top, we have Bonfire for you. Leo, it's about enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense perhaps, joy, igniting, passion, ecstasy, exhilaration, maybe lighting a spark, community, sharing ideals, as well as getting things going. It does have like some fanaticism, fever, fierce, or I dare say orgasm may come into play. We also have the forked road coming up here for you, Leo. This is about a direction change occurring, options, having the free will choice as well as opportunities or alternatives being offered, multiple choice, possibilities. There's a turning point, maybe a change in your circumstance coming about. We also have the pillory coming into play as the final third card. Open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, shut down, caught public ridicule and mockery, nowhere to run, censure, serving time, and vulnerable. So now this could just be referencing what others are thinking towards you, or this could be you referencing another. Let's dive into the actual basic reading the week ahead and let's find out what's happening here. I'm going to use the 1909. This is that Graham Smithwaite original circular edition tarot deck. And I'm going to pull 6 cards for the week ahead. And that's going to be 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end of the week. So the beginning of the week, the middle, and the end. And I'll set this deck aside. We'll focus in on the basic reading. Then we'll come back and clarify using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well. Right at the beginning of your week, we got you feeling a feeling of lack or feeling alone and isolated, just out in the cold, so to speak. It could be because you have the Nine of Wands energy. You've got 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands energy. 9 of Wands energy is the wounded warrior. You feel a little wounded. You've built up this fence in defensive, putting your defenses up, but you got to be careful. Those fences, nothing can get in, but nothing's getting out as well. And you kind of imprison yourself and you self-sabotage, making, your perception is, you're all alone, you're abandoned, but you've actually fenced everyone out as well as fenced yourself in, made your own prison here. So we'll clarify that in a little more detail, Leo, as we move into the middle of the week. Middle of the week, there you are, trying to keep everything up in the air. Your emotions are just, by doing so, it's wearing you out. You're getting burned out, and you can see the waves, the emotions up and down, up and down, up and down. And you are just wearing yourself out here. And 2s are about needing to make a decision. And it is, you can't keep everything up in the air all the time. And a lot of times I reference this like trying to juggle home and work and trying to do it all at the same time. And you can't. You need to especially focus on one and then especially focus on the other at another time. So put one down. The old, don't bring your work problems home and don't take your home problems to work with you. Separate and make the decision not to do that. Now, it does have the home card coming into play here for Wands energy. This is about union coming together, and usually it's about the home front and good times and celebration coming about. You'll see the 4 Wands there look like 11s. You may be seeing the synchronistically repeating numbers of 1111. Take note of what you say, do, or think at that moment you see 1111, because that usually means you're on the right path. That's an angelic message to you. Now, the week ahead, we also have the 8 of Pentacles coming out at the end of the week. This is you really applying your skills, your experience, your expertise, fine precision detail, producing quality work, and really putting in the effort, focusing in on your work at the end of the week here. As well as we have the Empress. upside down though. The Empress energy coming in at the end of the week. Now, she is the divine feminine. This is usually a very mature elder woman who's experienced a lot. It's going to be a mature maternal figure coming into play here. She's normally when she's in the upright, it's about new beginnings, fresh starts, highly fertile, expansion. You know, she's very independent, can just expand. But with it in reverse, I dare say there is something holding this Empress back, stalling her out. Now, I don't know, Leo, if this is you coming out as this Empress or this is regarding another. We'll find out with clarifiers as we dive in. Let's grab that Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Now, let's start at the beginning there with that feeling of being lost, isolated, abandoned, out in the code, a feeling of lack there. Let's get 3 cards to clarify that for you, Leo. And yeah, it's a fast action chariot, transportation, moving in, takes mental clarity, moving in real swift, quick. There's this developing potential, a new developing opportunity presenting itself here that you're excited about. You're like, oh, you know, you're heralding this coming through, but there's this feeling of lack and that you're all alone, that no one is there to recognize this new developing potential. Yet you're not getting this praise and excitement coming through to you. You're feeling this lack, this you're self-sabotaging yourself. I dare say that this is your perception. The reality is there is others here willing to recognize and praise you for all the hard work and responsibilities you've taken on. You're just completely ignoring them or not seeing them in that element. You're rushing about. You're thinking, well, it's just not enough. It's just, you know, a potential offer, you know, of praise and acknowledgement, and you're still feeling a feeling of lack here. I'm not sure about that. Why? Let's check out why you're so wounded and defensive here at that 9 of Wands at the beginning of the week as well. All right. Well, we do have some characters coming in here as well as moderation being needed. Temperance is here. This is about balancing out the feelings and emotions, trying to equalize the balance and harmonize the chemistry, the alchemy of emotions, as well as perhaps testing into some deeper emotions, bringing up deeper conversations, emotional conversations coming to front may have opened some wounds, and you're feeling a little defensive about it because we have this King of Swords energy here, Leo. The King of Swords energy is those air quality signs like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out. Those they can be sometimes very critical and analytical and calculating in their truth. They're very much into being practical and logical, and sometimes those truths can cut deep because they're very concise and they're, you know, very critical. They once they make up their mind, they're not going to change it no matter what, because they've in their mind they've done all the research. Now this could be you taking on these characteristics, it could be another. We also have a Queen of Cups energy here. Now, Leo, the Queen of Cups, she is the only character, or she's the only card in the Cup series in the cycle that actually has a lid on her cup. She uses her intuition. She's very wise that she puts a lid on her cup so she doesn't just spill and share all with everybody. She doesn't want it just to spill everywhere. So she caps her cup of emotions. She doesn't share everything, and it can be seemingly calculating. This Queen of Cups energy, watery source like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the natal chart of you or another, but using your intuition and just keeping a lid on your emotions. Don't overshare, Leo, coming into this. Maybe some practicality, logistics coming into play. Be concise and clear with your communications and understandings, especially as you're balancing out your emotions here with another. Two of Cups are here. This is a partnership, a contract of some kind, a vow, a commitment, but you're trying to balance out to make it fair and equitable balance. And right now you're feeling a little wounded. You're defensive because you don't think it's all fair and balanced. And so you definitely feeling that injury or wounded. But here you are, you're still juggling away, trying to, keep everything up in the air for you and everyone else. Leo, it's causing you anxiety and stress. Look at that. You go to lay down at night and all of a sudden you can't shut your brain off. All these ideals, these thoughts, they're just giving you a headache and dare say maybe even some migraines, that you're feeling the stress and the anxiety of, knowing this can't continue. You're uncertain. The moon card's coming out. You're like, man, I can see my path forward, but there's so many things in the shadows. You're fearful, and just remember, fear is not real. Leo, fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear is created from false assumptions, presumptions, and that's actually what creates gossip and rumors. So avoid that. Focus in on the lit pathway, because the sun is actually reflecting the moon. The sun brings clarity, insight, and with the sun, which is the next card after the moon card, is actually clearly lining up, reflecting on this moon, this light, this journey, your soul purpose path is lit. Don't get distracted. And there you are. You're heavy burden, but it's a 10 of wands. You're tired. You're all these tasks, these responsibility projects. You've been doing it all on your own, trying to keep everything up in the air, and you're tired. You're wore out. You're saying, I've had enough. But the good news is that is the completion of that heavy burden cycle. And the stress and anxiety, I dare say, is nearing a completion as well. That's a 9. You're juggling, but twos are about making a decision. Start focusing. Stop trying to do it all. Don't do it all, Leo. Put something down. Focus on one and then the other. Now, we do, like I said, that brings about, you got a happy home environment here, celebration. This is about uniting, coming together in the home front. And look at this. We got this Page of Wands energy. Now, this is a more youthful energy coming in with maybe a creative ideal. Now, it has some potential. It can be good news, a message coming to you about a creative solution to a problem regarding this partnership. Because here's that 2 of Cups. This is about making that vow, the commitment and dedication contract with another. Now, this could be a significant other. This could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boss. It's a contract between 2 people. And all contracts may be, there is emotions involved, whether you like it or not, Leo. But you got this creative solution coming in about this vow and commitment and dedication. And we have this 9 of Pentacles coming out. Now, this is pre-Empress energy. We have the Empress at the end of the week upside down, but we got this 9 of Pentacles. This is a very independent freedom. And I dare say maybe the negotiation contract or coming together, making this vow and commitment is inhibiting maybe your freedom and independence at this time, but it is creating this united front. You could be doing this with this younger energy of a developing creative solution, a youthful creativity. You could be pulling upon it yourself, because the wands are all about that Leo energy coming out as well. So the contract between that and maybe the 9 of Pentacles is another individual that you're connecting and uniting with here on the home front to bring things about. And here you are at the end of the week, like I said, really dedicated, focused on the work at hand. So maybe you're able to separate the home from the work and you're getting back to work. You're really getting focused on what you need to do to make things work. And there it is. It's been slow. We got this Knight of Pentacles, very slow progress into this opportunity here of work opportunity, bringing in the material, finances perhaps, but it's been slow but steady. It is just slow coming. You're tapping into your inner knowing with this High Priestess here. This is like, your inner guiding light. You're tapping into it. You gut instinct. You're like, I just know I'm on the right path. I'm doing this. I can't explain why I know. I just know. And that is going to help bring about, once you tap into that revelation, knowledge being gained that you didn't know before, it's going to bring about this completion of a cycle and allow you to continue on with your endeavors in the professional world or in your own business, but you're really going to be able to focus in on it with producing quality. Now, like I said, this Empress here, she is upside down. Let's see what's going on there. The Queen of Wands energy coming out. Now, the Queen of Wands is, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could very well be you, Leo, tapping in, irregardless of your gender. This is the feminine characteristics: charming, charismatic, attractive, joyful, inspiring, and motivational. Actually, resolving dilemmas and problems with creative solutions. Very creative, very fertile. She's able to really make things grow and expand. Look at the growth on her wand as well. And so the Empress energy is here, but we also have a Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone with more earthbound coming into it. This could be definitely tapping into earth qualities of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn coming into play there. But now the Queen of Pentacles is she is the apprentice to the Empress, because she is the final queen in that lower arcana series. So this Empress energy, take it as you can be. These can be two different people, you pulling in on them, the energy. But this pre-Empress energy, this is a wise queen. She's very down-to-earth, loyal, dependable, independent as well. We've seen that Nine of Pentacles, independence, but very independent. She doesn't need someone looking over her shoulder. The queen, that feminine energy, is all about being able to expand a limited budget and just make sure to take care of not only her kingdom, but everyone within her kingdom and community as well. Very nurturing. We got the Seven of Cups coming into play, and I dare say that's what's leading to this Empress energy being delayed. Instead of leveling up to be an Empress here, Leo, you have a decision to be made. You got multiple choices here. You Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Pentacles energy. You got the Seven of Cups. You're confused and undecided. You don't want to make the wrong choice. You're fearful you're going to make the wrong choice. And once again, that word fear, there is no such thing as fear. That's assumptions and presumptions. You're assuming it's all delusion, it's fantasy, it's not real, it's going to be an empty cup and go nowhere. You're assuming that. That's creating that confusion, that's creating that fear. Don't do that. It's not real. So, Leo, make the decision. Really tap into your inner knowing. You got that ability. Make the decision. The only thing that's going to happen, possibly, is it creates a fork in the road. And that fork in the road will meet up again on your soul journey's path. It's just one may be longer and shorter. That is the only thing. It's still a win-win because you're going to progress forward. Right now, you're not progressing forward. You're upside down Empress and not moving. So, definitely you got to make that decision, Leo. All right. And like I said, you may be worried, that you get, nowhere to run, that, secrets may be revealed and make you feel vulnerable or something. But you're at a turning point. That's that fork in the road. And like we've seen there, you got to make a decision as well. And I'll be honest, share ideas with others. Bring them in on there and help you with whatever you're doing and you're trying to do on your own. Ask others to help you, Leo. And I guarantee you, you're not alone. Right there at the beginning, there's a whole church there. There's others who will support, encourage you, and assist you, Leo. So just ask for that assistance. Now, let's go ahead and pull you one of these oracle cards. This is the Winnie D's Welsh Celtic Mystical deck. And these I like for their affirmations. So when you're contemplating, just focusing and contemplating. And here, yours is grounding for the week ahead. Leo, I am grounded. I feel my roots reaching down into the earth. This is a good one for you. So, this has got the little gnomes there. Call on gnomes to feel in contact with your physical self, your strength, your body, and your health. For all our grounding earth spirit matters. They want to encourage stability, grounding, and they offer that rooting quality in your life. And I'll dare say, if you can warm enough, get outside, take off those shoes, take off those socks, and really step on that ground and ground yourself. Feel that ground and soil. It's amazing what it can do. And if it's not warm enough to do that, just go hug a tree, because those trees' roots are deep and you will feel that energy from that tree root system. All right, so we're going to pull one of these 5 Chinese elements from the top and bottom for you for your week ahead reading. First, you have the earth rat. Now, Leo, this is about changing your mindset. Indeed, you don't have to do it all, Leo. Change that mindset. Ask for assistance because you're not alone. As well as the water pig is being in the flow. Definitely. The river of the flow is going to carry you down into the sea, and that's a good thing. That it creates more opportunities. So just go with the flow and realize with the water pig, water obviously is a good thing. It's freeing your emotions and tapping into the flow of the universe as well. And that pig, prosperity and abundance in Chinese. So that's a good thing. Let's grab you real quick before we end this reading. 3 of the Moonology cards for you as well for the week ahead. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Leo. First, communication is key. Work through your fears, as well as you're very close to achieving your goal. All right, Leo, I do hope something resonated for you this week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.